as round one is underway. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Lennox able to block that punch. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Fighting fire with fire sometimes can work, but can it work under circumstances like this when a power puncher is going up against George Foreman?
Yeah, it can. In other words, you have to have a little defense to go with that ability to generate fire, or in this case, power.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Halfway through this round here. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. What a big shot from George Foreman. Able to dismiss that body shot. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lewis. What a big shot from George Foreman. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. George Foreman showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. And we come to the end of round number one. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
He comes with the straight right hand. Scores up top with a left. Nice strike after catching one by George Foreman. Nice two-punch combo by Lewis. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Solid right by George Foreman. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good job with the old 1-2 by Lennox Lewis. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Lennox Lewis doing what he does best, and that is firing off that jab. Goes up top with the right hand. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. A leveling uppercut by Lennox Lewis. And that's the end of round 2. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
And now he scores well with the straight right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Foreman's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Foreman's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. You can see him timing that double jab to the head. Foreman's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Final minute of a round that'll go down in the history books. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by George Foreman. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. The combo lands upstairs. Foreman's got a cut. We can see that he's bleeding from his mouth, and that can be a real problem. People don't realize it, but that can be a big, big problem. Well played, straight right hand. A well-targeted hook landed by Lewis.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. Push your body work. Hit the body.
All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch and throw a straight right down the middle. You're fighting his rhythm, okay? Don't fight his fight.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. A sharp jab by Lennox Lewis. For the well-being of the fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Lewis's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's got it. There's a straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counter punch.
Yeah, that's the old cast with a ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
An accurate left by Lewis. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Lewis. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Lewis is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lewis. And round 4 comes to an end. Foreman's margin for error is hardly anything at all now. It's later in the fight, and time again, he's allowing his opponent to land these headshots.
Yeah, you got to remind them, you're not getting paid any bonus, no extra money for taking punches. You might get paid a little extra if you start delivering some, though.
Nice solid left hand scored by Lennox Lewis. Lewis is not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Back and forth exchange. Lewis is giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he could do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Time is of the essence now. We've reached the halfway point of this final round. Landing 2 jabs by Lennox Lewis. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Lennox Lewis.
See some defense.
Good strong jab by George Foreman. Good smooth work by Lewis. That's classic counterpunching.
And what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
So there's the final bell in a fight nobody thought they'd hear the final bell in.
It looked like Rock'em Sock'em Robots early on, but then all of a sudden, guess what? They started boxing.
Lewis's dominating performance gets the payoff.